I'm scared now.
Cover. Oh my god, intense!
Oh my god.
I'm being attacked by popcorns!
Hello everyone!
Welcome back to our channel. I'm Bobo.
I'm Ernie.
And this is
wellincart TV!
So what we're going to do today in the kitchen?
Basically today we'll be teaching you how to fry without using any oil at all. Which is a healthier alternative because if let's say you fry it absorb a lot of oil, right? So would you like to explain what kind of method we are using today?
Yeah, so as you can see, right, we have these two salt on the table.
Yeah.
So you can guess we are actually frying using salt and just salt alone.
Yes.
So this is actually a very traditional way, has been passed on from generation to generation, and it's called the hot salt frying, where we just put the salt in a kuali, right, in a wok, and then we just heat it up. After heating up, we just put all the dry ingredients that we want to fry inside. So what are the dry items that we want to put inside later? It will include all the prawn crackers, peanuts, and this one is very popularly used in Pakistan, India, and China. And normally the food that they use is corn kernels, right? And then they make it into popcorns. Yeah. And then today we will have quite a few things actually. We have papada, fish crackers, prawn crackers, peanuts. Yep. So we'll try to experiment and see whether is it really work that way or not, because we saw a lot of people trying out on YouTube as well. And recently Chef Dave, the Vegan Journey Chef Dave, he has also tried the method. So we would also like to try on it and to see in terms of like texture, in terms of like the taste itself, would it be very salty and would it be as crispy like the one that we fried in oil. Alright, so without further ado, let's get going!
Okay, so these are the ingredients we will be using to fry. So we have papadam, we have crackers, we have peanut, this is the prawn cracker, so cute or like chips. And we have corn, so we can make popcorn.
Okay, so we have already heated our salt, so now we shall add in our ingredients. Okay, let's start with the papadam. Let's put everything.
You can see it's actually crisping up already.
Yes, look at that! So fast! Wow!
Kacha a bit. Oh, it's working!
But for this salt, right, you need to heat it up at a very high temperature.
Yep. Ours, we're using this one, we're using the max heat already.
So I guess one tip you can check out for to see whether the salt is hot enough, it's when it's actually browning a little bit. Because initially it's fully white, now you can see it's slightly brownish. Look at that! Papadam passed the test. So the next one, we shall try this
Fish cracker.
fish cracker.
I think put one more.
So this fish cracker is slightly bigger and thick, so we shall see whether it's able to cook it.
Oh,
Look at that!
Ooh. It is working. Ooh,
Wow! This way you get to reduce the amount of calories and fats. See? Look at that! Wow, it's so crispy.
I want to remove all the excess salt.
Okay. Next up, we shall try the prawn crackers. Whee! It's expanding! Look at that! It's bending! Oh my gosh, Bobo, look! Oh my gosh! Very girly!
It's actually moving.
Guys, it's alive! Wow! French fries!
So Yahweh, actually looks like French fries.
Wow! I never tried this before. Still can expand one out. How do you know when it's done? Do you still have potential to grow? I think color browning maybe. Oh yes, look at that one.
This one still got potential to grow.
Okay.
Oh, yo!
It's actually like the Japanese seaweed, you know, not the seaweed, the takoyaki one.
Oh yes.
Where they were dancing.
My food is moving.
shall do the peanut. We are saving the popcorn for last because
The best.
yes, and it's the most intense one because it will splatter everywhere.
We go down with the peanut.
Woohoo!
So you see the peanut that they always use in nasi lemak, outside food and all, normally they just fry it in the oil first. So this one today, we use a healthier option, healthier cooking method.
Wow, you can already see the peanut also kembang.
Yeah lor, some peeling off already, the peel.
You can see the salt also become like sand.
Yeah.
It resembles sand.
Actually, you can also use chestnut or any other kind of nuts like almonds, like cashew, also can.
But bear in mind to not use any food which has moisture because then when it has moisture, right, most likely it will actually absorb the sodium into it, and also at the same time you will dry out your ingredient because salt will actually kind of forces the water out of the item of the food.
Oh, the color browning already. Oh, very fast peanut.
So big. Wow. Because there are all those tiny salts.
Okay,
So we're left with the last one.
the last one, the most intense one. In it go!
Yep. For popcorn, right? Because we don't have a lid, so we're gonna just
Serve it. Should we cover it?
But you need to constantly
Stir.
stir that. I'm afraid of the sudden pop.
Me also. I'm so
I
scared.
think we need to protect ourselves.
Very loud.
Cover. Oh my god, intense!
Oh my god. Oi! Hey, everything is splattering eh.
Ooh.
Hey, careful eh, I scared later the salt very hot.
Yes. So guys, if you want to make corns, remember to buy a lid that is big enough to cover that whole wok.
Oh shit! Poking me eh.
Oh my god! Jackpot!
Should we turn off the fire?
Oh my goodness! Okay, let me just...
Welcome to our channel.
Yes.
Where accidents always happen.
Oh my god, goodness. Okay, I think we can turn down the heat now.
Oh, turn off. Oh, but how are we gonna clean up the place? We need to
To sweep. I'm being attacked by popcorns! Oh my goodness.
shit.
It's splattering.
Oh my gosh.
You see? Okay. I think that's all with experimenting. So now we know it actually works. Alright, let's just end this. Bye! The aftermath of experimenting. Oh my god. I'm starting to get hungry. This is actually the salt that has been heated for quite some time. So you can see it's quite brown already. And don't worry, you don't need to waste it. You can still reuse the salt. Just store it properly in a container lah. Let's try the popcorn. Oh, very
You hear
crunchy,
that?
oh.
Yeah.
Very crunchy and crispy.
And this is also healthier because it's not caramelized. You know how the popcorn in cinemas, right? It's like always coated with caramel, which is super high in calories and super high in carbs. But this one, so nice. It's pure, you know.
Yep.
At the same time, right? Because it's cooked with salt, right? So I can taste a slight hint of saltiness, which is perfect.
It's like in the cinema they always serve it with the salt one, the salted popcorn. It tastes
But
just
I
like
don't
that.
believe those because you know why? Those in the cinema most likely they coat it with butter and so on.
Yes.
Yes, but this one we did not add anything and I think it's good enough. It's good.
Okay, so this is the result of the frying using salt. So as you can see, this one is the papadam, this one is the fish cracker, this is the prawn cracker, this is the popcorn, and lastly this is the peanut. So later me and Ernie we're going to do a final tasting review to see whether they are crispy or not, or whether they are really salty.
Okay, so after all the accident that happens just now, finally we're back with the tasting. So you can see actually we have all these here. Yes, we're glad that it's actually a success. So now we'll go on to tasting them.
Yeah.
So which one we start with?
I guess we should start with the papadam.
Alright.
Because that was the first one that we tried to fry. So look at this. Wow.
Yes, and just listen to the sound. purposely move it near to the mic. Let's try. Very nice.
The texture tastes exactly the same as when it's fried.
Right. And because normally papadum also there is this hint of saltiness, so actually very nice. I personally really like crunchy taste, crunchy
same.
sound. I always watch those kind of ASMR crunchy ones. Can't believe I'm doing it right now.
And I think the best part about this is that it's not oily at all.
You can actually see some salt there lah, but I think it's still okay. Just make sure when you sieve it, you sieve it entirely completely lor.
Next one, we shall try the prawn crackers.
Alright.
Our so-called French fries.
Let's cheers.
Cheers! Cling!
Nice.
Oh, this is good.
Oh. And see, if let's say you fry without the oil, right? It's having like a good snack.
Yes.
Good bite. But of course, we also want to make a disclaimer lah. Because for those who have like blood pressure problem and you have hypertension, right? Maybe this kind of method you will need to be extra careful because of when you sieve the salt and all, you need to make sure you completely sift it away.
True.
Because if not, right, you will actually have a bit of like stain of salt on it and
super tiny molecules.
yes, and salt is actually linked to like blood pressure control and all, so need to be extra careful. But other than that, if let's say you're just at home, just want to try out, then I think this is quite a good way to avoid oil. Yep. We haven't even moved to the peanut and I'm already eating the peanut.
She didn't want to wait for me. Okay. Cling! Oh, like the peanut, you can see that it's coated with very small particles of salt. Like for me, I don't really mind because normally in my house, parents would actually fry the peanut and they would actually sprinkle some salt on it. So this is really a great method.
Yes.
2 in 1. Wow, convenient. Next one, fish cracker. Cling!
More intensely. I really have a thing for crispy things. My dream is to do a ASMR channel. Today, I live my dream.
You get to listen to yourself later on.
Need to put like all those commercial advertisement like that. Slow-mo. Now I feel like a sloth. You know the Zootopia Flash?
Flash, 100-yard dash. Buddy, it's nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
It's actually very crunchy and it doesn't really take long. It's just when you heated up the salt, it will take some time. I think we heated up for about 15 to 20 minutes.
Yes.
Until it's really hot, then only you put it in.
As long as you start noticing the salt being slightly brown, then it's ready. I only have one comment about this. This one picks up the salt quite easily.
It's not very salty I think it could be because from the fish cracker itself also quite salty. Together with the salt, it's even worse. If you want to eat this, right, 1 to 2 pieces will be enough already.
Yeah.
And just make sure you drink a lot of water too.
Okay. Move on to the most intense one.
Alright, so we shall see. This one homemade, nice or not?
Okay, I don't mind eating.
This is perfect for snack.
Yes.
When you watch TV or what, you just snack on this. It's actually low in calories some more. And you no need to use butter, no need to use margarine, no need to use oil.
No need. Just eat like that.
Yeah.
And it's really so crispy. And because you're already frying it with the salt, right? It's really lightly salted. I think Bobo and I
think I should come up with more videos like that. Let's do that.
Yes. Should we do a mukbang next time?
Comment below and let us know.
We'll be very happy.
Yes.
Because we get to eat. Alright, that's all for our video today. So let's say you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up here, down below here, and hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you won't miss a video from us.
Yep.
Yes.
So shall we
See you next time. Bye!